Alright, so today we're going to be reacting to BTS. This is my first ever reaction to BTS, and I've decided to do a live video, a live show performance, because a lot of people actually tend to like these, and as an introduction to them, why not hear their voices live? I've chosen this one. I've got the lyrics up, translated, so let's see what it's saying.
너의 이름은 뭔지 갈것이 있긴 한지 Oh could you tell me 이 정원에 숨어든 널 봤어 이내 너의 온기 모두 다 진짜란 걸 푸른 꽃을 꺾는 손 잡고 싶지만 내 운명인걸 Just right away and light on me 너에게 다가설 수 없으니 내게 불러줄 이름이 없어 You know that I can't show you me I give you me 초라한 모습 보여줄 순 없어 더 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러 가 But I still want you
I'm a sucker for a piano, especially a slow piano and good vocals. I love it. I think that went through all of them there. They all seem to have like very different voices. Like it's quite distinguishable, even though I don't know any of them. I mean, the genius tells me the names. The first guy, V, I don't know if that's his full name or it's abbreviated, comes in with full of loneliness. This garden bloomed, full of thorns. I bind myself in this sand castle. Now, it's got an explanation here. We love genius. The song refers to the Italian story of La Città de Smeraldo, which takes place during the 15th to 16th century at the location marked below in the outskirts of this town. A man filled with intense self-hatred has hideous appearance, locks himself away in an old castle. He spends years in solitude with a closed heart, not opening it for anyone. The only thing he finds refuge is tending to his flower garden. The flowers makes him feel at peace despite his anger and loneliness. Full of loneliness, this garden bloomed, full of thorns. I bind myself in this sand castle. Well, I think it's a little play on that with sand castle. Beautiful. Sounds it's like poetry already. Then Jungkook comes in. What is your name? Do you have a place to go? Oh, could you tell me? I saw you hiding in this garden. Okay, so it's like it's like a continuation of this story. The man's pursuit of isolation is destroyed when a girl dressed in ragged clothing begins stealing flowers from his garden. At first, the man is furious, and he stays up countless nights to guard the garden. But he never actually finds the courage to confront the girl due to his insecurities of his ugliness. However, as time progresses, he grows to be less angry and more curious. The girl routinely steals from his garden, and each visit he becomes more and more curious as he finds himself waiting for her night to night to make sure she's okay. What is your name? Do you have a place to go? Oh, could you tell me? I saw you hiding in this garden. Okay. The Jin comes in, and I know all of your warmth is real. The blue flower your hand was picking. I want to hold it, but he's referring to the Smeraldo flower, a key feature in their storyline. During the Love Yourself era, it is a fictional flower representing a truth that cannot be told. This is deep. This is so much deeper than I thought it was going to be already. I mean, the song sounds beautiful, but the fact that it's got like a story background, yeah, I like this. Then Jimin comes in. It's my fate. Don't smile to me. Light on me, because I can't get closer to you. There's no name you can call me. Bro's nameless. Probably wants to be faceless at this point. The post-chorus, Jungkook comes in. You know that I can't show you me. Give you me. I can't show you a ruined part of myself. Once again, I put a mask on to go to see you. But I still want you. In the story, the man's curiosity eventually gets the best of him, and he follows the girl one night after she steals from the garden. Before doing this, he puts on a mask to hide his appearance. It's important to note that his insecurity stops him from reaching sooner. Stops him from reaching it sooner. And this insecurity that caused him to wear the mask. When in town, the man discovers that the girl lives in poverty and sells the flowers for money on the streets. He follows her multiple times, and each time his longing to help the girl increases. However, his insecurities prevent him from truly comforting her. Often in real life, people long for things, but are held back by self-instituted obstacles. These things vary from addressing feelings for someone by confronting a person. It's extremely common for the only person to stand in someone's way is themselves. However, people don't always go about and share these obstacles with others and go to extreme measures just to hide them. Damn, this is deep. Shit, then. Fucking hell. And this is beautiful. I'm bringing it back a bit where you can do that chorus again. This is... Yeah, okay.
You know that I can't show you me. I gave you me. 초라한 모습 보여줄 순 없어. 더 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러 가. But I still want you.
Why is that so hard?
외로움의 정원에 빈 너를 닮은 꽃 주고 싶었지. 바보 같은 가면을 벗고서 푸른 눈 영원히 길에 순이 넘는 걸 숨어야만 하는 걸 주하나니까 난 두려운 걸 초라해 I'm so afraid 결국엔 너도 날 또 떠나버릴까 또 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러 가 할 수 있는 건 정원에 이 세상에
This guy's voice is crazy. Whoever this guy is. I mean, all their voices are good, but Jesus. Who's that? Jungkook.
어쩌면 그때 조금만 이만큼만 용기 내서 너의 앞에 섰더라면
Now they're harmonizing. This song has just been building and building and building. The whole... Yeah. And I... Lost for words. I like how all of their microphones as well are like different colours. And even that looks rich.
조금만 이만큼만 용기 내서 너의 앞에 섰더라면 지금 모든 더 달라졌을까 난 울고 있어 내 사랑진 무너진 홀로 남겨진 이 노래성에서 부서진 가면을 바라보면서
Ford is so into that. Goes so high pitch effortlessly. Look at this crowd as well. Jesus Christ. Is everyone wearing white? Nearly everyone's wearing white. Is that like a planned thing? All the seats are white, stadium's white, stage is kind of white, people wearing white. Surely that had to have been planned to some degree. That was fucking beautiful. What did they say at that after the chorus bit there? It said, bloomed in a garden of loneliness, a flower that resembles you. I wanted to give it to you after I take off this foolish mask. It says here, further referencing the story, the man's urge to help the girl inspired him to invent a new unique flower for her to sell. He spends days creating the flower in hopes of it being able to make her more money. The flower is what's now known as the Smeralda. So that's the flower he said at the beginning. And I wanted to give it to you after I take off this foolish mask. These two phrases convey the man's regret. He regrets not showing enough courage. He attributes to what transpired to his own cowardness. Perhaps the mysterious woman died as the flowers withered, that he had been halted all along by his mask. But I know I can't do that forever. I have to hide because I'm a monster. This is kind of reminded me of like Hunchback of Notre Dame type vibes. You know, like the guy, he's like too ugly, but he wants to help, and there's this woman that he really loves, but he can't show his face, and he's locked up in like a bell tower or something in like a dungeon or like a church. I can't remember the exact story, but it's reminded me of that. Then V comes back in. I am afraid. I am shattered. I'm so afraid that you will leave me again in the end. Once again, I put a mask on to go to see you. The only thing I can do in the garden in this world is to bloom a pretty flower that resembles you and to breathe as the me that you know. But I still want you. I still want you. Maybe back then, a little, just this much, if I had the courage to stand before you, would everything be so different now? Concluding the story, the man goes into town to give the girl the flower, only to discover that it's too late. While he was away, the girl had died from starvation. Distressed by the news, the man returns to his castle and regrets not confronting her sooner. Above all, he regrets not letting his insecurity of his hideous appearance stop him from helping her. He possesses the question whether he would have been able to save her if only he had the courage to overcome his insecurities. The entire story is an elegy for anyone who experiences the tragedy of letting the perception of themselves prevent them from pursuing something that they want in life. Back when Bangtan debuted, they constantly questioned themselves and their ability to be successful in the Korean music industry. However, they didn't let this anxiety hinder their efforts. Instead, it inspired them to work harder and dedicate themselves further. Well, if that's not true, that's the truest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, if there's something that you're scared to do, you should probably do it. If there's something that's like kind of out of your comfort zone and you don't want to do it, that's when you'll most grow. That's when you'll most learn. You learn from failure. You learn from doing something out of your comfort zone. If you always stick in your lane and only do what's comfortable, then like you're going to miss half of the experience of life. Like when I first started this channel, I wanted to start it in like 2016 when I was watching reaction videos all the time. And I never started it. And then in 2019, I uploaded one video. I got embarrassed. I deleted it. And then I started uploading again late 2019 or 2020, and I've been uploading since, but I kind of been on hiatuses here and there because I've been falling out of love with it and coming back, and motivation's a tricky subject. But this is some of the truest lyrics I've ever heard in my goddamn life, and that story is fucking beautiful, and pardon my language. And it's true. It's so true. And how does it end? I'm crying. That's disappeared. That's fallen. Left alone in this sandcastle, looking at this broken mask. This is the second reference to sandcastle. It is an important distinction because sandcastle denotes an impermanence, something that will disappear. The speaker will not be able to hide away in this castle forever because it will eventually crumble away. Left alone in this sandcastle. Okay, got you. That makes sense now. Wow. And I still want you, but I still want you, but I still want you, and I still want you. God damn, man, that's a fucking banger. What a song to start with. Jesus Christ. Aye. Well, if anyone's watching this and you want me to check out more of their stuff, please let me know. Let me know what I should check out. I have a Patreon as well if you want to support on there. If people end up wanting to see more, I will eventually be doing stuff not exclusive to Patreon, but Patreon is where I put my ad-free stuff. At the moment, I've got a lot of Stray Kids reactions on there. If you're interested in BTS, you might be interested in that, and vice versa. But anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what I should react to next, and see you in a bit. Bye-bye.